Big shout to okjersey.com. Scan the QR code below and actually go to the link below to get affordable football shirts from all the European leagues, including the English clubs, all of them, Liverpool, Arsenal, United, City, Spurs, Chelsea, all of them, of course, are all there. You can get the current ones, past seasons, and also some absolute gems out there, vintage ones, and actually very affordable football shirts, high quality, like the one I'm wearing right here. It is very simple to get one. Let me show you how. You go to the website. It's very simple. You click on the Premier League, pick the club you want. For me, I pick Newcastle, for example. You go there, you will find all the current ones, training ones as well. You add whatever you want to the cart. Of course, check the sizes, add a patch, add to cart, but also never forget, as it says below, scan the QR code and put the code JUDGE in the checkout to get 8% discount. It's that easy. Just go to the website, check the football shirt you want. You will not regret it. Now, let's get back to our stream.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judge Mo. You can tell Javon is late. The Chelsea fan is the one that is late. Of course, he's happy with his team win. Estevao showing Yamal level. Absolutely. What a football player. Estevao absolutely destroyed Barcelona yesterday. Hit that like button, people. Subscribe. Salah criticism. I want to speak about Jimmy Carragher criticizing Mohamed Salah. And actually, it's as Liverpool needs more criticism currently. Arsenal face Bayern Munich. It is Saka versus Olise. I genuinely believe that nowadays, this is the conversation. It is Estevao, Saka, Olise, and Lamine Yamal on the right winger side. This is the conversation that we're having currently. Salah is out of the conversation. I don't think there is anybody else. Kvaratskhelia plays left. Ousmane Dembele plays up front. This is the conversation I want to have, people. This is genuinely the conversation because we're talking about ceiling, age, achievement, accomplishments, accolade, everything. Hit that like button. And also we'll talk about Arsenal and Bayern. They need to send a message today by beating Bayern at home. They play Chelsea on Sunday in a game that will decide if Chelsea are in a title race or not. Big up everybody that is here. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us. Hit that like button, people. Like the stream, as people are saying. Big up Mama Flossie. Big up all the mods. Push the like button, people. Subscribe. And it's my birthday was yesterday. So had a good day. Bro. Had a good day. I enjoyed the football, broski, for the Chelsea versus Barcelona. I enjoyed the football. I absolutely enjoyed the football, to be honest with you. But Javon is not here yet. And I know that we want to start with the Chelsea game yesterday. But I want to actually start quickly with the Liverpool criticism for Jimmy Carragher criticism for Mohamed Salah, which is, I think it's unwarranted. I think it's something over the top. Mohamed Salah still has GA. He's not performing well. And there's a lot of other people that we need to talk about. Like, for example, I actually titled yesterday that, is Isak a flop? I know Javon is here with us. Is Isak a flop? And but why they're not talking about the likes of Isak? He's 25 years old. He's not like 20 years old. He's almost 26. He's the most expensive signing in Premier League history. And he's a flop. He's a flop. He has started 4 games. You lost 4 games. He's a flop. Like, we have to have the same energy. We spoke about Grealish. We spoke about Caicedo. We spoke about Enzo. We spoke about Rice. Isak is way more expensive than them. And actually, when he joined Liverpool, he is higher in stature than these guys. So no one is talking about that. No one. We like Enzo Fernandez for half a year or a year and a half was getting hammered in the media every day. And then Jamie Carragher chooses Mohamed Salah to slag him off. I think it's ridiculous. Guys in the chat, we'll speak about the Chelsea game in a bit. Just, I want to get this out of the way. I want to get this Isak and Liverpool out of the way. Because I'm Egyptian. I'm not going to sit here and watch Jamie Carragher talking about Mohamed Salah, right? The guy, the best guy.
Like, fortunately for Isak, they have so much. Well, I say fortunately, unfortunately. They've got so many flops and so many different stories. You can pick your agenda. Like, you can wake up on Monday, pick one of them, have a whole agenda for that day, and grill that person. The next day, there's another. There's an agenda for every day of the week with Liverpool.
Pazz, so, he can do it for 22 days straight.
Yeah, like, you can do it all month. You can change that. Have a different player every day for a month to get onto with Liverpool. So the reality is that if you've disliked Liverpool or player at Liverpool for a long time, and Mo Salah's that guy, you could just create the narrative. He's the leader. He was the best player, and now he's leading Liverpool down to hell. So realistically, unfortunately for Salah, he doesn't have anyone to hide behind. But people like Isak, Wirtz, they have a lot of things to hide behind. Like, for example, everyone else is a bum, and there's loads of other new signings, and these people like Van Dijk and Salah aren't performing, so they can just hide behind them while being bums. Whereas Salah's got no one to hide behind, not even on his slot. So like, it's gonna be, even if it weren't Jamie Carragher, if someone wants to grow Liverpool, it's probably
they're gonna start with Salah, because they're gonna start with the biggest leader of that club, the king.
But he's the guy everyone just spent 3 years hating because he was putting up dumb numbers. So he's the first one that's gonna get it, and then it's Van Dijk.
But from a logical perspective, and I understand, and I'm agreeing with you, but from a logical perspective, it shouldn't be so because of his age. We are. Pardon?
From a logical perspective, what do you think it should be?
From a logical perspective, he should be. Liverpool should be criticized for giving him a contract at his age, because we've all seen it in the sport, right? Players with the magnificent quality. One season like that goes down. John Terry, we've seen it, right? I don't know how Messi and Ronaldo keep going. They're just a blessing from the gods. You get what I'm saying? But because of at his age, you'd expect him to lose it at some point. We just didn't know when. Now, if you want to criticize the contract negotiation and how much money they give him, hey, that's fair.
Yeah.
My issue with the Isak one is his age. He's been playing in the league multiple seasons, and no one can tell me that before the transfer window, before Liverpool signed him, you wouldn't want him in your team. Or if your team signed him, you wouldn't, say, you know what? Top quality signing. That's why I have more smoke for Isak than I do for Mohamed Salah.
He's 26, Javon. He's not young. He's prime.
Before this year,
the biggest thing
you could have in that window. But let's have it right. Like,
and guys, in the world,
facts,
in the world,
guys,
from all the people that are available in the world, he's the biggest name available, because you're not getting Yamal, you're not getting Pedri, you're not getting Olise. You're not getting Haaland. The biggest name in the market, the biggest thing in the market is for you to sign Isak. Whoever signed Isak hit the jackpot.
And you could also argue Wirtz for second. You could argue Wirtz for second.
Yes. But here's the thing. I can give Wirtz a mini, not even a mini pass. I can give him a bit of grace because he's coming from the league. I'm just saying, worst case scenario, right?
There's no excuse. Javon no excuse.
Let me learn. Because here's the thing. Because even with Wirtz, you could say this. You know what? He's coming from Germany. You can look at his build. Give him a bit of grace to kind of build up and see what he can do. Isak, you have the only time I'm giving you is to lace up your boots and go onto the field and provide something. You've been playing in the Prem. You've been one of the best players in the Prem, season in, season out. What excuse can you have? Injuries? We knew he was injury prone at Newcastle. What are we talking about? And he played for Newcastle. You're now playing in a team that can create for you, brother. What excuse? When Caicedo moved from Brighton, from what Chelsea says,
Brighton.
Yeah, they did. I'm sorry, I got an email. No one gave him time, and he wasn't even that bad when he started. Yeah, I mean, he as bad as Isak. Come on, you know. I know. Let's.
I think the saving grace for Isak is that when we have played him consistently, the guy broke down. As soon as I think that the Frankfurt game ended up getting a groin injury. That's the only saving grace we had.
But that's not even a saving grace because he played week in, week out at Newcastle. Maybe not for 90 minutes, but we've seen him done it. But my point is, Ram,
I'm just telling you why there's not a lot of heat on Isak. With the price tag that he had and everything, and when he has played games, and then us Liverpool fans, because we said it, he hasn't had a preseason, he had to manage his minutes.
It's November. Have some shit. It's almost December.
It's December, I know, but bro, if the man hasn't had a preseason and then all of a sudden he ends up breaking down,
Ram, I respect your football knowledge, bro, but bun that,
respectfully, Ram. I hear you. You're not. What you're saying isn't mad, but I don't want to hear it.
So clearly, we're not gonna have an adult conversation then.
No, we are. Okay, you are not the one who's having an adult conversation. You're talking about preseason in December, bro.
Yeah,
what is December?
But then he broke down afterwards. I'm talking about what happened. I'm talking about the whole scenario. I'm talking about what happened in October, and then when he came back, and then he's expected to come and hit the ground running.
No. A player of Isak's quality should be putting up better performances than he's put up so far. And that's despite
I agree injured, with, bro. I agree with 100%.
And that's despite the injury, because even in my fan base, I've seen it with Arsenal, right? We've had players that are injury prone, but once they get 1 to 3 games running, they still put up performances. It doesn't matter. And you know what? You can even look at it this way. Even if the team is playing bad, you would still expect some of the new players to try and pull the team out of that bad run of form. And you've seen it a little bit in Etiquette. When he came in, he was scoring goals. You remember those games where we all saw this is not sustainable. Bro, thank you, Pazz. You remember early in the season when we said, "Oh, this is not sustainable." Exactly. He was the one that's saving you guys because he's the one scoring those important goals. But you pulled him out the lineup because of Isak.
Comment when you signed Isak, he was I didn't know they were signing Isak as like a I don't know. I feel like if I'm Ekatika, I'd be fuming that you signed Isak. You know, I would go as far to say
he cares.
I would go. I think he cares a lot. What do you mean? You've gone there.
I don't think he gives a damn.
If you go,
he's the kind of player that's like,
you'd be fuming.
Nah, but he's the kind of player that's like, I don't give a damn who's in front of me. I'm going to be starting no matter what.
That's nonsense.
Let me twist it, Pazz.
That's nonsense.
Pazz, let me twist it.
If you're a striker and you rate yourself, you're going to be unhappy that they just signed another striker for 150.
No, Pazz.
You know that means they're going to play.
No, Pazz. Hear me out. I kind of agree, but I'll twist it. He wouldn't be upset that they signed Isak. He'd be upset that they dropped him because
I agree. This what Javon said after the form that he's given, he'll be upset about the fact that he's been dropped. However, you don't give a damn if Isak's there or not. He's the kind of player that's like, I'm going to prove it on the pitch. I'm going to show my quality, and I'm going to show that I'm going to.
The reason why I said
first of all, you don't know him. So that character reference is going straight
away. Go, bro. You can see it on the pitch, bro. You can see it.
There's no player. Hold on.
The way that the guy speaks, bro.
There's no player in the world that will go to a new club and then see another player that got signed for double their money and look at it and think, buzzing, yeah, I'm still going to play. That doesn't even make sense. Of course, you'll be unhappy because the pressure to play the other guy is monetary, brother. So of course he's going to look at
I hear that side.
I don't love that.
What's that got to do with Ekitike, bro? What's that got to do with Ekitike?
Because Ekitike is a striker and they just signed what do you mean? What is it's everything? It's the only person that should look at that signing and be even slightly.
And I'm telling you, Ekitike don't give a damn. He don't give a damn.
If
he's not seeing the pitch, if he's not seeing the pitch and there's no reason why he's not seeing the pitch, then he'll get pissed. But if he's
so he's pissed now.
Isak's been signed, I'm not hearing it, bro.
Hold on. So let's say you played for a team. I signed you for 90 million. You're coming over. In your head, you're the big money signing. And then I go and buy someone for double the bread.
Yeah.
I think what you don't understand. I think
I want to show that I'm going to be the main guy.
No, but I think what you don't understand is that Ekitike, no matter what he does, Isak will be the starter unless Ekitike is banging in goals left and right because of the money that was spent on Isak. Isak is the future of this team. He's 26 years old. So in the next 4 years, he's going to be the future. They cannot bench Isak. Arne Slot would not be allowed to bench Alexander Isak. It is impossible. This is not a Eucharist 50 million signing. Eucharist is cheaper than Kai Havertz. So if Eucharist gets benched, who cares? And if who can you sign a player for 125, 130 million? It is impossible for the player to be benched, especially now. Like for example, let me give you an example. Enzo Fernandez were signed for 100 million. Because it was 3.5 years ago, people kind of forgot about the thing. So if Enzo Fernandez is not playing well, you can actually chop and change in the Chelsea team and nobody will talk about Enzo's price tag. It has been 3 years. But Isak is fresh. For the next year, Isak will see every time Isak doesn't play and Ekitike will start, even if Ekitike scores goal, Isak's price tag is going to be brought up in the media, on YouTube, and social media. This is why, and he knows this, bro. Ekitike knows this. He knows that Isak will, if Isak is fit, Isak starts.
But here's the thing. Why did he sign in the first?
Then if you do that, then he'll be like, "Why did I sign in the first place?"
Oh, hold on. I have the perfect thing here.
I think
you brought up Enzo Fernandez, right? There was a period last season where Enzo Fernandez was not playing well. His price tag got brought up. Guess what my gaffer did? The gaffer dropped him, and our team performances improved, which then forced Enzo Fernandez to improve to get back into the starting 11. What do I mean by that? Please let me land. If what should have happened, because you can't cancel a sign, it's already happened. What should have happened once Arne Slot saw that Isak does not step in and fit and gel immediately, he should have kept on playing Ekitike and slowly integrated Isak into the squad. But no, he did not have the balls to say, hey, the team first, the price tag pressure that Mo just brought up.
As the manager.
The price tag that Mo just brought up, it's pressure, it put pressure on his
I believe Javon is not his decision. It's the hierarchy's decision. I said that on the football. I said that on the football terrace, and people ridiculed me, LB and Hussam. I said, when your board gives you a tool for 130 million, you're obligated to play the player, bro. You're obligated, bro. It's not your choice. You think it's his choice? It's not his choice.
Everyone thinks the manager runs the whole club, bro. Right? Let me ask you a question.
They think the manager. Yes, they think the manager makes all the decisions.
If you had a missus, you bought a Ferrari, it cost you 300k. And you bought her Toyota for 30k, and she just loves this Toyota. She's driving the Toyota every day. She barely drives the Ferrari.
Why did I spend 400k on the Ferrari?
Then to be side eyeing your missus, like big man, 300k Ferrari, drive the Ferrari.
But then the thing is, right? If Arne Slot wanted Isak, then why is it that he's not able to get the best?
I'm going to tell you something. Honestly, they didn't want anything. I think these signings.
No, you can't be. We can't be doing this, Mark.
I'm going to give you my opinion. You don't want to even hear.
Hold on. Let me hear what Ram has to say.
Ram, you don't want to hear my opinion. Arne Slot is not the one who planned Isak. Isak was planned before. Isak was a target for Liverpool before. Ekitike is the one that was just brought up. I don't think that Arne Slot sat down and said, I want Ekitike, I want Isak, I want Vert. He said, I want 2 strikers, and then the board delivered. I want a number 10 that is looking like this, and they delivered Verts, right? I don't think he wanted that. I think he would be happy with Isak and a backup striker, like a Mateta. I think he would be happy with Ekitike and a backup striker as well. Giving him the tools like Isak and Ekitike, it puts more pressure on him, bro.
But then, if that's the case, the board would have told him that we're going to go for Isak, and he could have said no.
And I'm sure I don't think it's his decision. This is what you think. This is what you think.
We're doing would have, could have, should have. Like legit, we're doing that. We're speculating about what's going on.
But guess what?
The one thing Liverpool do, if a manager says, you know what, that player is not going to be the best fit for us because I want to play this certain way, and given what's happening and the price tag is not worth it, they'll be like, okay, we'll move on to a next target.
But Ram, even if he was pressured by the board to play Isak, that's
what Liverpool do, Pazz. They've done that previously.
Even if he was pressured by the board,
we did that with Zielinski. We did that with Julian Brandt. We did that with multiple other players.
Ram. Even if that was the case that Mo is saying, all Arne had to do was show them in his face. What do I mean by that? Play Isak 3 games running. When you see the bad performances, play Ekitike and then drop Isak and say, hey, when I play this guy, we lose. It's the team first. Because at the end of the day, the buck stops with the manager. So it doesn't matter if there's pressure to play Isak.
That's what I'm saying.
He goes back to me. He doesn't have the balls to drop him.
This is why I'm saying if the one thing that we're doing was trying to play Isak back into form, which is clearly not working. So what do? It's costing us football matches and costing us wins. We play the guy that's playing well. Ekitike has played well for France. He's played well for this club so far this season. Give him the minutes. Isak's only played 15 minutes for Sweden and just come back from a groin injury. Why are we bringing him back into the starting lineup? It don't make no sense. You ease players back into the squad. That's why one of our greatest ever managers, Jurgen Klopp, was so good at bringing players slowly into the team. You saw what happened with Fabinho. Fabinho was brought in 3 months into the season, and then you saw what Fabinho was all about. That's what this manager.
I 100% agree.
I know we're touching on the transfer window overall. The one thing I said, even though we signed all these great players, we still got the majority of the team that won the league last season. So we shouldn't be throwing every single new starting 11.
I want to link to this now. Can I link this to something else? I want to move on. Just first, DJ, thank you so much. Happy birthday, Mo. Big up everyone. Thank you so much, DJ, for the super chat. Really appreciate you, my friend, for this. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I want to link this to the Chelsea talk. Liverpool are 12th. Chelsea are 2nd. No one predicted this. Are we saying that Liverpool, with all these signings, Chelsea have a better trajectory than them? So yes. Liverpool signed Galacticos. I'm being serious. Liverpool went and signed a Kirkes, the team of the season. They signed Frimpong, the invincible with Bayer Leverkusen. Isak. They give Salah a contract. Am I sitting here now in game week 12 and thinking, Chelsea's project is better than Liverpool? Is the trajectory better than Liverpool?
I think Liverpool have bought, like, if you was to not judge any of the players and just put them in the list, Liverpool may have some better names, but in terms of creating a well-developed squad, the only thing Chelsea where you look at and you think you have some players that just shouldn't necessarily be playing is probably centre back. If the goalie's been fine, so realistically, you replace one of those centre backs with a top level centre back, and I don't think any Chelsea fans complaining about the other one that's next to him.
Yeah.
And I think even though you can laugh at Gittins and Garnacho, that's 2 players that can play left wing. You look right wing, there's 2 players there.
I would rather have Gakpo.
I hear you, but there's 2 of them.
Yeah, and it's only Gakpo.
It's only Gakpo. Go to the right, there's 2 of them again.
The striker, you ask any Liverpool, any Chelsea fan, they would tell you, I would have Isak and Ekitike over Delap and João Pedro. They are performing.
But it's the other stuff, though.
Because are you comparing the squad or just player to player?
It's how Chelsea went about it versus. Okay, so we're seeing now. I'm not going to make an overall a final conclusion, but if you're looking at it now, Chelsea, when you watch them on the pitch, it's 12 games. It's not a small sample size. They look much better than Liverpool. Yes, they're inconsistent, but Liverpool are shambles, and it looks like it's a mishmash of a team. Salah is off form. Van Dijk, Konate wants to go. Kirkes is not embedded in the squad. He's not even playing well. The striker situation, we just spoke about it. It looks like the team is not together as Chelsea team.
You know what I mean?
It could just be a chemistry thing.
Can I just caveat that for 1 minute? Because this brings me back to, was it 22-23 when Chelsea signed Enzo? All it takes is one transfer window to either do something good or do something bad. Like we saw 23-24 transfer window. We signed McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and Endo that summer. And the midfield just got completely revamped.
Same with this
one. And then Chelsea bought whoever they bought. People were saying, oh, Chelsea could be a big problem. That's why they bought Caicedo. And then that was it. They finished around about 8th. It takes one summer window to do something incredible, and can also do something incredibly stupid as well. The one thing I will say, and I'll back the new signings that we made. Those aren't scrubs. They're good players. The one thing is that we haven't been able to find a system.
It's the manager.
Find a balance. To get, and it's on the coach. It's on the coach.
I disagree. I don't think that's where your issue is. I think you don't have like the players you sold are those fill-in guys that, like, when there is an issue, you can just put him there. Like someone like Harvey Elliott, for example, you can turn your nose up at him and be like, he's meaty, whatever. But he's someone that can low-key.
That's on the manager.
How is that on the manager? The manager doesn't sell players, Ram.
No, the coach told. This is where you don't know.
Oh no, that's not
the
club
coach.
hierarchy,
The coach
Ram.
literally told him, "You're not going to see game time for us." So what did the player do? I've got to leave.
It's not. You can't just put that on the coach. You can't tell. The coach did not tell them, go and give your 2 oldest players long-term giant contracts. Get rid of all my rotational options.
You gave an example of Harvey Elliott. You literally gave an example of Harvey Elliott, and then I told you the manager said you're not seeing any minutes, so you got to go.
Harvey Elliott I was talking about. It's all of the other players you sold as well. I can get the list up. There's like 8 of them you let go. That are these filling guys that allow you to play more games. Right now,
I think for those 2 players that you're mentioning of the 2 contracts, is damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if we didn't sign those contracts and we're still in this predicament, people would be saying, why didn't you respect Van Dijk and Salah? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that?
You shouldn't have given it to them. I think they deserve it for what they've done for you, whether they become media or not, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, because you couldn't definitively say that they were going to be this.
However, I think the biggest thing you've done is sell all those quote-unquote meaty players and all of the things you've lost.
The manager didn't want them. How many times do I have to say it?
I disagree with you. You can say it 50 times.
No. Okay. People highlight Luis Diaz as an example, right? There was murmurs in the summer, and obviously I know a couple of people that know of Luis Diaz. Them 2 had a falling out together. Is that not on the manager?
Bro, that you can't take one person you've lost out of 8.
No, because if a manager says to Edwards and Richardson Edwards that, look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really getting along with Luis Diaz. I think we might need to let him go because it's just not working out. I'm not gonna see minutes for Harvey Elliott. I'm not gonna. I don't really rate Joel Kwanzaa like that. Then what do we do, bro? We're not gonna let them just sit there and rot in the reserves. If a manager don't want to use them, he don't want to use them, bro.
When a quote unquote, you don't love to tell me what top clubs do. When big clubs are letting go of people, they don't go anywhere until you sign the replacement. You hold them hostage. They die here if they need to. That's the reality. Because you ain't got nothing else. What are we talking about, brother? It's not, bro. The manager did not go out and start calling Bayern Munich and saying, "Do you want Luis Diaz?" That did not happen, Ram. So they went and put that move through. They were happy with the money. Yes, we got all the money for him. Go and get another one. Instead, you went and bought 2 strikers and no left side.
No, we had to get 2. We had to get 2 strikers.
And now you've got a centre
mid. You're missing the point. We had to get 2 strikers, bro.
That's cool, but what about the rest of the stuff you lost? How many strikers did you lose?
3. All of them.
3 strikers.
So you lost 3 strikers, and what did you?
We lost all our strikers.
So what did you do then?
We replaced all the strikers.
So why can't you replace the other ones then?
Because if you lose, you
need to replace.
We can't go into a season with just 1 striker, bro. Otherwise, then we're actually
you went into a season with 1 left winger.
Well, we have multiple left wingers, but the manager doesn't choose to play them.
And who are they?
Rio and Federico Chiesa.
I said Rio. Bro, calm. Rio is in mass class.
Let me ask these questions.
If the narrative from the club is Rio we don't want to block the pathway to Rio, which I completely disagree with. I still think we should have signed someone.
It's fucking
because
16,
I don't
bro,
believe
17.
I don't believe in putting 16-year-olds into the firing line. We saw what happened last season with the likes of Wanyeri, and then man, it didn't work out well for them because they didn't win. They won fuck all last season. That's where I'm like, okay, you said these players are going to be playing football, but they're not playing football. So what is the issue? And that's why I have to look at the manager. Because he's like, there's something must be going on.
Guys, I want to.
That's what the board wants, bro. That's what the board
I love
wants
this
to
show.
do.
It's one of the best shows.
Wait,
having a great conversation.
wait to let them get away with it.
I can't even switch the topic. You know, I can't even switch the topic. It's a great
Wait to let them
conversation.
get away with it. This is what they want. They want you.
But
to
we
look
got
at
we got Mafia Super Chat is actually fantastic. When will Isak preseason gonna end, Ram? Just give us a date on this show. Give us a date.
There now. This is the time where he should be performing.
All right, then.
To be fair, I did say he's got to perform after the October. Whether the second.
Yeah, okay. It's almost
break.
December.
But then
like
he had the groin injury. So I'm like, what can I do? I can't cuss a man that's got a groin injury, bro.
So, but Ram,
500 million spent, but they're telling me bring up. You know what?
Ram.
Yo, Chiesa, you do realize Chiesa's got is like our second highest GA.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
It's the manager.
It's the problem when we don't see him play, bro.
It's your manager, bro. Your manager is screwing everything up, bro. I will be real.
It's a problem when you don't see the guy play, bro.
A man said 500 M.
Okay, watch the super chat. Big up Mafia. These are the super chats I like. These are the super chats I like. They get involved in the conversation. I love these super chats.
You are a messy
Liverpool
person.
Has a higher ceiling than Estevao, Palmer, and Caicedo.
Well, I don't think anyone has a higher ceiling because they're the top tier in terms of ceilings. If anyone is in the same bracket, I'd probably say, to be fair, it should be Gravenberch and Wirtz.
Ekitike. I think you're missing Ekitike.
I think Ekitike. I think no, because if we're talking about Estevao, Palmer, and Caicedo, I put them in the S tier of like ceiling wise. I think Ekitike is like the A plus, like the high.
Nah, bro. You give that man a proper game time. I think he could be better than Isak.
Ekitike.
I say that with chess. I think with proper game time. With proper game time, his link up play.
What are you saying, Pazz?
If Ekitike is a durable man, like, why can't he be better than Isak? I don't see that.
He's amazing.
I think
say that with chess now.
The physicality, bro, the phicality and the ball control and the finishing is great. He's just 21 years. He's just 21 years old, bro.
He's still, but again, it's still.
He's never gonna get the development. I'm gonna tell you something. He's never gonna get the development he needs as long as Alexander Isak is the starting striker for Liverpool. Because players thrive when they are given the pressure, the big games. As long as Isak is fit, the manager will start Isak in the big games. Unless Isak completely flops.
I'm cool with that.
Unless he goes to a 4-4-2.
Javon, I don't think in 4-4-2.
I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying there's a part you can create a system or etiquette.
But I'm gonna tell you why they can play 4-4-2.
No, but I don't like hearing this formation talk because if you play him on the left wing but play him in a certain way that gets the best out of him, then what's wrong with that?
Guys, let's be real. In this day and age of football, you cannot have 4 players that are not involved in the defensive phase of the game. It's impossible. It's impossible. In this day and age, and how hard football are, I cannot have Salah, Isak, Ekitike, and a left winger not getting involved in that. And also, there's still a Wirtz. Wirtz must play. So we cannot have 5 players not defending. Like Liverpool lose the ball and 5 players are walking on the pitch coming back. That's not gonna work, bro. They're gonna lose every game. Like it's impossible.
Man, you lot are in a pickle.
I think
current. I know that Salah is criticized for defensive. He comes back, but there is a difference between you're involved in the defensive structure of the team, you're getting back in position, right, and you're tracking back every now and then. Isak has 0 defensive attributes. Ekitike doesn't want to defend. Salah doesn't want to defend. Wirtz is 0 defensive attributes. He just runs around, like physically. I don't think a modern football team can have these 4 players on the pitch together not defending. You'll get ripped apart.
No,
but
it's a very, very team sport right now.
If you're
the days, and also there's only one manager. Can I say one thing? The only manager that can make this happen is Pep Guardiola in his prime. When his center backs don't need to defend. because they get the ball right away. Once you dispossess them, you get the ball right away. Liverpool,
even
you're not going to do
I
this.
think even Pep would go to hell, bro.
I think Klopp.
I
I still think Klopp could get a tune out of all these, man.
Bro, have we not seen Guardiola win the league without a striker? So
Barcelona are getting a tune out of their team. They just can't defend.
No, they don't want to defend, which is why we're gonna move to this because I'm doubling down on that take. I'm doubling down on the take that I've been ridiculed about.
Also,
I will take Mikel Arteta over Hansi Flick. Ram, you remember this? Yes. I will take Mikel Arteta over Hansi Flick. I am not about suicidal football for 90 minutes with 10 men, bro. I don't want to see my team get humiliated like this, bro. This is a humiliation because Hansi Flick thinks he's above football. He's 10 men, 1-0 down. Instead of defending and playing on the counter for Yamal and the speedy guys, he's like, I'm going to put my team on a halfway line with 10 men. He's an idiot. I'm sorry. Hansi Flick is an idiot. This is idiotic and suicidal football that I don't want to see. I don't want to see on my club, bro.
Hansi Postecoglou.
Bro, I don't want to see on my club, bro. And by the way, you know it's similar to what? You know who? It's a different brand of football. Similar is Arne Slot in the beginning of the season, pressing with 8 players. Who fucking presses with 8 players and get bypassed every time? Who does this? And Arne Slot, Dutch football. Let's all press together, leave the midfield empty. And that's different. Let me do this as well. So you're getting pressed like crazy, Ram. How does your own medicine taste?
What are you talking about? Man. I'm still here, bro. You know what I mean? Like all of what you lot said is either I agree with you or you're completely missing the point.
We're not pressing.
So that pressing is dead, bro. You know what I mean?
The thing about Ram is he's not defending his team. It's different if he's defending his team.
I forgot also one player that you could add to the list with the Palmers, but I don't think he's gonna be the same like S tier would be Leone.
Well, you have seen him for 30 minutes and then you're talking about this is the thing, bro. This is what I think about football.
So Chelsea destroyed Barcelona 3-0. I'm ready for it. Because I've been pressed every week. Every time I step in this building, I've been pressed. I've been trying to do the press resistant thing. We're moving on. 3-0. Bob's your uncle. Y'all are scrubs. You guys are scrubs. How does it feel? Huh? How does it feel? And we move on. Thank you, sir. Boy, vindication.
Is his mic low? Or is it only me? Is his mic a little bit? Is mic a little bit low?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Raise your mic's level a little bit on OBS.
Yeah. Vindication, people. Vindication.
Hot take here. I still think you man are meaty.
Okay, this is ridiculous. What's wrong with you?
Opinions can be had. But let me take over for a minute.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and don't take it like personal. Opinions can be heard, but fools should not speak. Bro, media, how, bro? What are you talking about?
You don't thought Man City were clicking, and then you called me stupid for saying they're not clicking. So now look. So like hindsight is 2020.
Okay.
But you know what I would say?
Are you rage baiting?
No.
Let's not do that.
Rage bait.
No. This is my time. This is my time. I let you press Ram, and I supported my time, right? Because going into the Barcelona game, majority of these people didn't give us a prayer. Y'all were waiting for a downfall. This is what I mean. This when I say we can compete in a cup competition. Right? And we will speak after the Arsenal game Sunday. Because I'm coming with chest.
Make sure you know.
Right. Don't run it up.
If it's a 0-0 draw, these two, bro.
If it's a 0-0 draw, Arsenal won.
If it's a ball fest. If it's a ball fest.
It doesn't matter. Arsenal getting a point at Chelsea is a win for them. Chelsea are the ones that should win. Chelsea are the ones that should actually win.
Whoa. Hang on a minute, bro.
I have been saying this. I've been saying this.
What we doing? We're not doing
We do not need to win that game, bro.
What are you talking about, Ram? Arsenal are going to Chelsea. If they get a point, it's a good point for them. Arsenal are coming to their home. They are 6 points behind. Chelsea have a chance of closing the gap to 3 points. They just beat Barcelona. Chelsea should win. Right? Are you? You should win.
I'm going to pack you in.
This is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about, bro. If certain man telling them they're gonna pack him in, then they gotta win, bro. That was a bad result.
Listen.
I'm a madman.
Listen, let's take our time.
What are we doing here?
Control the ball game.
Am I going
Control
mad?
the midfield.
I'm not going
Let's
mad.
control the tempo of the game, guys. Let's control the tempo of the game.
The same Spurs pack, bro.
Let's control the tempo of the game. Let's start with the Barcelona fixture. And Mo stated that Barcelona was bad. I look at it from a different point of view. After that Ferran Torres miss, there were nowhere to be found because we stepped up our game. Yeah, how we started to play influenced that second yellow, influenced even the first yellow because we were all over him. When I came here and I said Kukurea is one of, if not the best left back in the world, guys were looking at me crazy. Ramos the only one who supported me. And look at what happened. Look at what happened. Right? Still one of the best in the world. Right? When you were saying, oh, how can you have multiple world-class players in the world and not be able to do things? Over the last two games, Pazz, what was my reasoning? My reasoning was we didn't have players that played to a substantial level. Didn't Chalaba and Fofana play to a substantial level last night? That is what I mean.
Such players. And
the same thing against Burnley. Even Tosin, who's been horrible, played to a substantial level against Burnley, which helped us win that game.
Feel you still.
Right? So when we played Barcelona, Moses guy said he didn't have his best game, but guess what? Andre Santos came onto the pitch and it was done when Andre Santos stepped onto the pitch. Enzo Fernandez was balling. We didn't even play with a striker, bro. We played with Pedro up front. Up front. Right? So I don't want to hear it. When I speak, listen to me.
Cooking up Lamar.
Listen, Lamar got locked down. Barcelona midfield got dominated. And we won 3-0 at the bridge. Could Barcelona be better? Do they have missing people? Yes.
Don't worry,
we have a lot of missing people. You understand? But that was utter dominance from Chelsea last night. And it gave us confidence going into the Arsenal fixture. Don't run, brother. Don't run.
Hey, Pazz, you can't be...
Guess, you know why I'm talking with chest, Pazz?
No, Pazz, no, Javon. Pazz was saying the whole time he's rolling the same spliff he gave to Tottenham for you, man. You got to respond to that, bro. You got to respond to that. I swear to God.
Because here's one. I didn't even hear what you just said. I'm still I have to go. Here's what I'm saying.
He's gonna pack you in. Also gonna pack you in on Sunday.
And that's fine. Here's why. And here's my logic going with the chess. We either do or we don't. Sometimes too. You either go 9 points clear or you are 3 points ahead. This is all on the boys, and I trust them fully because you're coming to Stanford Bridge. And for those people that keep saying, "Oh, you played well against 10 men," it was 11v11, and we popped them off the park.
I hear you.
Our position, our gameplay caused the red card. Don't get it twisted, because he got that red card because Kukurea and Garnacho did a 1-2 around him. That's how the red card came about. So don't be doing this, right? So, Maresca, the boys, we go to war on Sunday. It's time to make a statement.
Just confirm you're trying to do an Arsenal preview. That's what, because I'm trying to air the Arsenal thing. I'm trying to not go there.
Okay, we'll wait.
Just speak about the Barca thing, or I'm going to start saying
about
stuff.
Before we go to Chelsea, are we going to talk about Arsenal tonight or no?
You tell me, bro.
We haven't finished Chelsea yet. Like, why would I want to talk about Arsenal now?
We're talking about Chelsea Arsenal already, bro. That's what I'm saying.
It's not me, bro. It's him. He keeps trying to come for me and talk about Arsenal, bro.
I'm simply saying, brilliant performance, dominated a top team in Europe. I'll let you guys say what you have to say about Chelsea because I know you're gonna see it differently from me. But the next big thing, I'm eyes locked in on Arsenal. And Pazz, you have had a lot to say about Chelsea. Whether you believe it or not, we see you Sunday. Well, go ahead, speak about the Barca game. I'm here.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I think, like, kudos to your centre-backs for dealing with a 40-year-old striker, a 16-year-old, and a Ferran Torres. Like, I genuinely think you've done really, really well. So, like, congratulations on that, like, keeping the clean sheet. Yeah, like, well done. And, like, I'm genuinely, I don't know how our attack's going to do anything against those players. Like, genuinely.
Here we go.
So,
bro, can you take it serious?
Bro, I'm being dead serious. I am genuinely like, you lot did really, really well against that team. Like, I'm just looking at their starting lineup at the moment. Like, and it's a really good team, like Kabasi, Araujo, Kunde, Baldi. Like, yeah, man. Like, you've managed to find a way to get some goals. You know, you got Liam Delap back. Like, you got Liam Delap back. You know, you played against a back line that started in your 18-yard box. So, yeah, man, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Are you being serious or are you being sarcastic right now?
I just think that you're not as impressive as what you think you are. That's it.
Then
You gotta speak facts. No. If you're gonna make these claims, you gotta speak facts, bro. Come on.
You gotta tell us why. You gotta tell us why. You cannot just make a claim like this and just
you
sit
gotta
down.
You
gotta give us something, yeah.
They're not a team that impresses me, bro. They're not a team that impresses me.
Why? Okay, so let's do this. The goalkeeper.
Why? While I'm explaining why.
Right,
Okay.
so let him land.
Yes. So for me, yeah, there's a lot of teams abroad that I think aren't cut out to play against Premier League teams right now, based on genuine like a Barcelona team, yeah, that is coming up, setting up the way they're set up. I think a lot of Premier League teams absolutely storm through them. And in terms of your attack, yeah, I don't put your attack up there with the most potent or scary attacks out there. So for me, if you can go to Barcelona and put 3-0 against them and keep a cleano, I don't think that is just off of your merit, bro. And that's just how I feel, bro. That's just how I feel.
So how do you
I just don't watch you and think I didn't watch you and think.
So how do you explain? So how do you explain? We're the first team to keep to stop that Barcelona team from scoring in 53 games. We kept a clean sheet against them.
Yeah,
I hear it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that it's a League 2 team, bro. I'm not telling you it's a League 2 team. I just think, like, I didn't go into that game thinking they're going to batter you. I didn't think that.
Okay.
That's just, I just think a lot of people.
It is one thing I will say to slightly back what Pazz is saying is that I think it's just a league thing. I think La Liga teams just can't handle pace and power. They just can't, because you saw last season with United against Athletic Bilbao. Bilbao were looking really good, but then when they got up against pace and power, they just looked absolutely dead. Mm-hmm. And you saw it with this season, like Atletico Madrid lost to both us and Arsenal. We beat Real Madrid. Obviously, Chelsea battered Barcelona. It's just one of those ones. And even to the extent the Atletico game, it was 2 wonder strikes. Well, one goal that shouldn't have been a goal because Griezmann was offside, and a wonder strike from what's his name, Marcos Llorente. If you look at all those 3 games all those 4 games in general, it's just La Liga teams are just not the same level, man.
So here's my point, though, Ram. Yeah, like prior to like maybe 2 weeks ago, the energy around Chelsea now is completely different, and it's for me. It's based on something that is not tangible. And what I mean by that is, so let's look at this run that is like transformative for Chelsea. You beat Wolves 4-1 in the cup, like congrats, like well done. Then you beat Spurs 1-0. Then you drew to Karabag. You beat Wolves again. Then you beat Burnley, and now you've beat Barcelona. Barcelona is the first team you've beat with thumbs that has turned this energy around of you. So like, don't get me wrong, way to beat what's in front of you. But let's not pretend like you've been on this run just booting off in the Prem.
No, I think you're disingenuous.
No, they've had
disingenuous
for a while.
I'm gonna tell you. I started with Benfica win, Liverpool win, Nottingham Forest away 3-0. I had 5-1. Hold on, let me finish. And then they lost to Sunderland at home. That is the only game. And then after this, it's a win-win, a draw, win-win-win. That is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games, dropping points in 2 games.
Yeah, 9 wins,
11 games, 9 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss.
Before that,
11 games.
Okay, cool. So, hold on. Let me ask you a question, man. Before the Sunderland game, so before the Wolves Cup game, was people turning around and looking at Chelsea like, oh, this is a team?
No.
So let's not pretend like this isn't a recent change in energy. So you can say I'm being disingenuous, but the reality is this is a recent change in energy, bro.
But Pazz, if I cannot come here, but Pazz, if no Chelsea fan cannot feel confident after nine wins in 11 games, when are we going to feel confident?
I'm not telling you can feel how you want, but you're asking me how I feel. That's a
No, but
different
you're poo-pooing me coming here feeling confident like we can't do something on Sunday.
Because, bro, I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm telling you what I think after looking at what you've done. I don't look at it and think you have played.
Yeah, but
you've done a lot. But I'm just not looking at it.
Are we not allowed? Okay, so let me give you an example. Liverpool started the season as on paper the favorites to win the Premier League. Are people not allowed, when circumstances change, to actually reanalyze the situation and actually see what is going on? For example, let me give you an example. Very good example. I actually didn't know Estevao that much. I just watched him a couple of games before, like when he played Chelsea or something like this, right? And he didn't get enough minutes. Now I've been watching Estevao lately, right? And every time the guy gets the ball, I feel he's very dangerous, right? So now I'm making a conclusion about him. You know what I mean?
That's cool, Mo.
Kukurea, for example. Okay, let me give you Kukurea last season, for example. He doesn't contribute offensively as much in terms of like passes and stuff. He might like go score a goal in terms of like late runs and stuff like this.
Yeah, that's what he
did. Like late runs. But in terms of like build up play and passing the ball and overlaps and crossing, Kukurea didn't do that as much last season. But now I'm seeing this season yesterday, he's locking up Yamal, but in the same time, he's contributing and helping Garnacho on the left side doing overlaps. This is something that is new in his game. You know what I mean? It's new to his game. Cool. I'm allowed to sit down and analyze the team. Okay, let's do this. You know what?
I'm not telling you can't do that. Where has that come from? I'm saying, from my perspective, just like opinions, everyone can have one.
Okay. Talk about in comparison with your team.
I'm telling you, for me, as a team who I think Arsenal are serious competitor. That's what I think. You don't have to think that. So for me, you're asking me if I'm worried about Chelsea. I don't think that what they've done proves to me that
about the league or worried about the next game.
No, but the league. I think he's talking
about the league or
the
next game.
No. I'm talking even the next game. I'm not looking at it thinking I'm terrified of what they can do to us. That's just not what I feel.
Is that more because of not how good they are? It's
I
more
think
how
so
amazing
good.
we are.
They're doing cool. Like I think, they're doing cool. But I don't think they have. I don't think they have displayed what we have displayed. That's all. That's all. I'm not telling Chelsea fans you can't.
That's a bit different, though.
That's ridiculous. I'm not telling Chelsea fans you've won however many you've won. Don't be happy. That's stupid. That's not what I'm saying.
No, but
I'm saying I'm not shook.
I think Pazz is entitled to feel the way he's feeling in it, because at the end of the day, if we talk about from his perspective, people talk about Chelsea, he's comparing it to his own team, and in his mind, Chelsea aren't on the level of Arsenal. I mean, defensively, they're not on the same level, probably not in the same stratosphere, and offensively, it's just there or thereabouts. So his logic is like, Chelsea are doing cool. They're cool. They're doing good. Like they've got their future looks hella bright. But if you compare it to my team now, I'm not scared of you, man. And you could talk about how great your team is, but I guarantee you I can nullify everything.
But I didn't say it to be scared. I said I've been saying
general. He's talking general.
Okay. I just said I'm not scared.
I've been saying come Sunday we're gonna have a game and a half. I've been saying even before this little stacking up wins. I've been saying it's not mad to expect that we win or draw at home to Arsenal.
If you beat us, I will change my mind. I'm allowed to change my mind.
You should be.
Of course. Yeah, if Chelsea beat us, I will change my mind.
What should be?
That's not mad to say. People are, you
Chelsea. Okay, guys, Chelsea should beat Arsenal. I'm predicting a draw. But if you ask me, if I'm a Chelsea fan, I am demanding a win from my team. I'm demanding a win. They're coming to my. I'm gonna explain to you. Just let me just do. They're coming to my ground, and I'm talking from a Chelsea fan's perspective. I have the best DM in the league. I have the Estevao, the upcoming star, which is nobody can handle at the moment. Fofana's fit. Right? I got Kukurea, the best left back. Sanchez is doing well. Enzo Fernandez is doing well. I got the bench and Andre Santos. You know, Joao Pedro and Delap, who just scored against Barcelona. Arsenal, they still have Odegaard coming back from injury. They have, yes, Palmer will be a miss, but so is Arsenal. They don't have Odegaard.
Palmer might feature on Sunday.
So for me, if I'm a Chelsea, I'm speaking honestly, I'm not putting pressure or anything, but if I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm demanding a win. from my team. I'm demanding the point to be 3 points after the game. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I'll be disappointed with the point. Of course, there's context in the game. I'll be asking my team to win this game. They're coming to my ground. I should win the game, especially after the Barcelona win, because now you showed the world, okay, Chelsea beat Liverpool at home, they beat Barcelona at home. Arsenal coming to their ground. Chelsea should be expected to win. Are they going to win or not? That's a different story. We can analyze the game. But if you're a Chelsea fan, don't do like, oh, no, we get a draw. You're only 6 points behind them. You should be expected to win. And people should actually demand the manager to actually have a good game plan to win against Arsenal.
For me, in my perspective, if you expect a team to win, then the Chelsea should be dominating and it should be a comfortable 2-3-0 win.
It's impossible to dominate Arsenal. It's impossible to dominate Arsenal.
It's not going to be a dominant.
No, but that's how I see it. When you say someone's expected to win, it should be a comfortable win. Like no.
You have the best midfield in the world with 5.
A 1-0 or 2-1 win is enough for Chelsea. That is very, very good. What do you mean? Like, Chelsea aren't. Are you convinced that Chelsea can actually dominate Arsenal? Like pack them?
But if you're telling me that they should be expected to win, then if there's the expectation that they should win, then they should be at least
the demand should be winning one way or the other. It doesn't matter how. The manager should be able to come up with a game plan to win the game against Arsenal at home at Stamford Bridge. Otherwise, I think this is the big teams that need to think like this. If the second, with all due respect, people, how do we talk about the Premier League? If the second team on the table is not expected to win at home against the first team on the table, what is it? Unless exactly. See, the caveat was going to be there. Unless we think the Arsenal are head and shoulders and levels and worlds apart from the rest of the league. It's like Bayern Munich, for example, are expected to win every game because they're head and shoulders. Unless you sit here and tell me that Arsenal are levels ahead of Arsenal, I'm not taking it. And Arsenal ahead of Chelsea. Are they levels ahead of them? Levels. You know what I mean by levels.
You as a rival giving like you're giving a prediction, right?
No. Prediction, I predict Arsenal to actually get a draw. Demanding. There is a difference between a demand, right? And then a prediction. A demand is like I'm demanding my team to win, for example.
I want my team to win. Yep.
Yeah, because I think I should win the game. But in terms of prediction, I'm putting my money on a draw.
I think if Chelsea go into the game and win 2-0, and make it a comfortable win, I will be very, very surprised. I'll be shocked if that happens. That's how I see it.
I'll be shocked as well. But I'm talking from a Chelsea. Javon is a Chelsea fan. What are you demanding from your team?
You're talking from a Chelsea perspective, then?
Yes.
From a Chelsea perspective, when we haven't been playing well, when we've been, mediocre, whenever we're fluctuating in terms of form, when Arsenal come to the bridge, we typically draw. In the last 2.5 3 seasons, it's been a draw with a 1-1.
Yeah, but I thought the project moved forward now, so you gotta demand more.
I'm landing more.
Okay.
With that being said, given the recent run of form, given the players that we have available, I want to win this game. I want to put down a statement. I want to come back here with chest, and me and Pazz go at it. I want to be competitive again. I want to be competing. If you're gonna ask me at my score prediction, I'm gonna go with 2-1 Chelsea. It's at home. If it was at the Emirates, I'll be quiet. I'm gonna be real. Emirates is a different ball, but it's at Stamford Bridge. I'm going. I'm going for a win.
Fantastic. We're gonna do this now because we guys have you here. We're not gonna have you until like next Wednesday. If you beat us, Pazz, you will be not hearing end of it, kiddo.
Buddy.
My response to that is impressive. You think that you'd be able to get a message through to me? I want you to start all the end of that.
Who has a better team? Okay, let's start this. Who has a better team? And actually, let's do this. Okay, I like this. Let's do this.
We know how this is going to end, but we've done this already, bro.
What are you doing here, bro? Chelsea are very good. But Arsenal, they got a settled team. They got a team, and Chelsea fans aren't going to like this. They got a team with a lot more experience.
Oh, boy. I'm not participating.
He's getting the spreadsheet ready is mad.
Why have you got a spreadsheet?
Send him off now. Send
That's
this
a-
now.
No. Get it off. Get it off. Why have you got a spreadsheet now? What is this?
You don't know we did this on hour.
This is a combined 11, bro.
Bro, what we doing spreadsheets for, man? What we doing?
You don't know what we did on hour? It's a fantastic spreadsheet. It's a
No,
fantastic
this is
spreadsheet.
disgusting. This is disgusting, bro.
Okay, we can move on if you guys do want to do it.
I'm not doing
No,
that.
we can do it. We can do it. But why do we need a spreadsheet, bro? What we doing here?
I'm gonna write it down. Like the goalkeeper
No,
thing.
get the spreadsheet back up. Get the spreadsheet back up. That was brilliant.
No, well, I can do it.
That was a nice little segue you did there. I see what you've done. That was good. I like it.
It, bro, because I like what he did in Hussam's stream when we did the
Bring it up,
spreadsheet,
bring it up.
and
Get
then
the spreadsheet.
Yasser literally did the spreadsheet, and you don't notice, Javon. We can take 2 minutes of it. We can take 2 minutes. It will take 2 minutes. It's gonna take 2 minutes.
That's on it.
It's
That's
by
right.
point system. Point system, very simple. You know what? People in the
That was
chat,
good.
please do it.
That was good. I enjoyed
Let's
that.
go.
Back the spreadsheet
Okay.
out. Back the spreadsheet out.
Okay. The goalkeeper, I need a number in comparison. If we're saying the best goalkeeper in the world, Courtois, for example, is a 10, how much you would give Ryan? How much you would give Sanchez?
Raya is an 8,
Okay. Sanchez,
6.
6. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You guys agree with this?
6.5. This season, 6.5.
Yeah, let's
We're
get him
not
out.
doing
We
no
can't-
half. We're not
We're
doing no
not getting
half.
Sanchez.
We're not doing no halves.
Apparently, they got the most clean sheets behind us, so we can't give Sanchez a 6, bro.
6 or 7. Yeah, give him a 7. I forgot about
Guys,
it.
can we do
Especially
this
because
properly?
their centre backs are the worst in the world, so you got to give him.
Okay, left back. Okay, if Kukure is the best left back in the world, he has to get a 10 because that's the benchmark.
9.
Has to be.
Okay,
No,
the
Yeah, that's fine.
benchmark.
No,
best-
if he's
okay.
the best left back in the world, he's a 10.
Okay, this is the best left back is the benchmark.
9.
Look about
Cucurella,
Javon. What do you
9.
think? Javon, the
Uh,
Chelsea fan, what do you think?
9.
10.
9 and a
Is
half.
he the
10.
best? Okay, hold on. Is he the best left back in the world now?
He's one off. He's one
Okay,
off.
so
Not
that
gonna
means
disrespect. No.
If he's one off, he's a 10.
Yeah,
Simple.
give him a 10. Give him a 10.
Oh man, he's a
Okay,
bit
Arsenal's left back is Calafiori.
8.
Wait,
8?
No.
The 10 should be on Chelsea side, no?
7.
Yeah, yeah. Calafiori is what, Pazz?
No.
Callum's a great player, but I'm happy to let Javon take the lead on this one.
Yeah, Calafiori.
He's
I'm
too
gonna give
scared.
Calafiori a 8.5. You know, I rate him,
8. Right back, Reece James and Timber. Where are we?
bro. 2 10s, 2 10s. I'm not doing the debate. I rate both. So
8 and 8.
2
8
10s.
and 8.
2 10s, bro.
8 and 8.
If Hakim is the best
Ram,
right back,
stop
I'll
being
do
a
9 and
hater,
9.
bro.
I'll do 9 and 9.
No,
Ram-
8 and 8.
Ram's
8 and
a-
8. 8 and 8. 8 and 8.
No, but Reece James is
Why
one of
you
the best
laughing,
left
bro? Why you
back.
laughing? Why you laughing,
Sir,
for?
Centre backs, guys. Fofana versus
0.
Wait, why is
Saliba.
wait, hold
0
on.
apparently.
Reece
0
James is the best
apparently.
player of all time. How can he not be a 10? What are we doing there? How is Reece
Hakimi's
James?
better than him, bro. What we doing?
How can Cucurella be a 10 and
move-
Reece James be a 9?
Hakimi, that's why. No, Nuno Mendes. Oh, no, actually, take it back. 9. Put it 9. 9 for Cucurella. You forgot about Nuno Mendes.
Yeah, Cucurella. All the
Mendes.
Chelsea fans say that Cucurella is better than Nuno Mendes.
Nuno
I
Mendes.
know. I said he's one off. Are you going
Okay,
by
so
the
that's a 10.
consensus? Or are you going by what I'm saying? Because I'm
Right
the
back.
one that's on the
Yes.
panel right now.
Yes, right back.
We can't put Cucurella 10 and Reece James 9. We can't do that.
Okay, hold
Why
on.
you can't,
We're taking Javon's opinion. Javon thinks that Reece James and Timber are at the same level, so I'm giving both
Yeah,
a
so,
9.
and I said 10-10. He wants to
I
go
said
9-9.
8.
Fofana and Saliba.
Fofana and Saliba is going to be
7 and 9.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Saliba is better.
And Fofana is a 7. Chalaba, Gabriel is not there, so Hincapié.
This one's hard to judge.
3 and 4. The 3 and 2.
No, we're not doing less than 5. 3 and 4 is like shit level.
3 is sorry. I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, 5 for Chalaba.
5 for Chalaba and Hincapié.
5.
6 or 7.
And how Hincapié is better than Chalaba already? The guy
we're not
played one
putting-
game.
We're not putting the
Oh,
centre
Habibi,
back.
Habibi, we don't do this, bro. Please.
That's 5. We're not doing that.
We're doing the narrative of Chelsea fans. They think he's. If
But
it
I
was
wanna-
Chelsea
so
fans,
we
they would
have a
give him
Chelsea
4
fan.
or
We
0.
have
Can
a-
you guys, no, seriously,
Yes.
you guys are gonna piss me off. We're not gonna do the general consensus.
We're going to do Javon's opinion.
We
So
can't-
let me-
Oh, it's Javon's opinion. Okay, Javon.
we can't put him as a
Javon,
5.
tell me. Chalaba and Hincapié.
All right, so here's the logic behind it. Hincapié has been good when he's been called upon, but I haven't seen him game in, game out. I have seen Chalobah game in, game out. When he plays beside a bad centre back, he performs poorly. When he plays beside someone that plays average or better, he performs well.
What assuming Fofana's gonna play?
That's a 7 then. You can't put, bro.
Can I go 7-7?
Most clean sheets in the league.
Yeah, you can.
Can I go
You can.
7-7?
That means Fofana's 7 is crazy, but fine. Okay, the DM, Caicedo and Zubamendi. Javon. Is Caicedo the best DM in the world?
10 Caicedo.
Zubamendi?
Nah.
Me a solid. Zubamendi. 7.
8.
7.
7. CM, Enzo Fernandez versus Declan Rice.
All right. Give Enzo a 7. And I rate Enzo, by the way. You're gonna give Declan Rice a 9.
All right.
Like that.
Attacking midfielder. I'm not sure if Palmer is gonna play.
We've been playing with a midfield 3 as a free cent.
Okay. But
So who's it? If that's Eze,
Eze,
right?
it's gonna be Eze.
I'm gonna give Eze a 8.
Who's the third centre midfielder again?
The third center midfielder could be anyone between Gusto, Reece James, and Andre Santos.
Right.
So basically,
We're not saying Gusto. We're not.
Yeah, we're not doing
We're gonna have him. We're gonna have him today.
But James is a midfielder, though. We already rated him as a right back. You know, put a 5 there, just because I don't know.
5.
Put a 5.
No. We're not.
5.
But we don't know who's going to play them, Mo.
We don't know, because if it's Palmer, we know what we're going to go.
Okay, cool. Then do the right back as Gusto. The other centre mid as Reece James.
Fair enough.
If that's the case, the right back.
Malo Gusto is 7.
7. Yeah, drop it to 7. He's been good though, but it's not levels. And then Reece
So
James.
we're gonna put Reece James like together. So Reece James is what? A 9 as a centre mid, an 8?
As a centre mid. 7. As I said, he's a natural right back, bro.
3.
Okay, left winger. There is Trossard and there is like whoever, Garnacho, whatever.
Yeah.
5.
So Trossard has been better.
6.
7 and 6.
7.
5.
Yeah.
Right winger, Estevao versus Saka.
Go on, Javon. That's your boy right there. That's your star boy. Go on, bro. Say it. Say it, bro. Say it.
Just say it, bro. Just say it, bro.
I know you want to say it, bro. Just say it. Say it.
Bro. Just say it, bro.
Wait, he showed Lamine levels yesterday, did he?
Just
Come on,
say
bro.
it, bro.
You guys are horrible. You know what?
Just say what's in
Estevao.
your heart, bro.
8.
8.
Okay, Saka.
You don't mean that. That's not with your chest. Javon, speak of your chest, please. That's not what is in your heart.
Speaking with my chest.
No, you're not. You don't.
I'm speaking with my chest because I still need to see more. He only has 1 league goal. He's been scoring most of his goals in the Champions League.
Hasn't he got like 9 goals or something? In total?
Yeah, he has 11 goals and assists for club and country. No, he has 11 goals and assists for club and country.
Is he better than Saka this season?
No. Saka's more consistent. Saka's just been doing Saka. So.
This season, Saka's been injured, guys. What are you guys talking about?
From the games I watch, Saka plays. Saka's been playing well.
Hang on a minute.
Actually, if I'm being fair,
he's played 10 games, Mo. What are you talking about injured?
Wasn't he injured in the beginning?
He was injured.
Let me take
He
this
wasn't injured.
seriously.
He had like 16 games, bro.
Yeah. Let me take this here.
He's out for like
Take
5
this seriously
days.
for real. I want to know.
I'm
how
trying.
people
I'm trying.
rate.
Give me.
But he's been
For
playing.
now.
He's been playing.
Okay, let him talk.
He's out
Let him
16
talk.
weeks.
Can I get? What's the definition of 9? Is 9 like you're almost there to being perfect?
You're world class.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. To be honest with you, in the world now, there is right wingers. There is only 4 because Salah is out of form. Dembele is injured and he hasn't played. There's only Olise, Saka, Estevao, and Yamal. If we're going to give Yamal a 10, right, as the best right winger in the world currently, this is the benchmark. So you go from there. Like Gabriel for me at Arsenal is the 10. He's the best centre back in the world. Caicedo is a 10 as a DM. So I'm measuring from there.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that. If that's the case, because we're focusing mostly on the league.
If that is the case based on yesterday, Estevao should get 12. Because if Yamal is a 10, Estevao should get 12.
No, but we're focusing based on the league. All right, let's
Rafinha is a left winger, people. So people that ask about Rafinha, he's kind of a left winger.
So let me do this. Give me Saka for 9 and Estevao for
Saka for 9, yeah?
Saka 9?
Yeah, because I've seen Saka play better.
I'm talking about take the safety off, bro. Please.
Javon, you don't mean this, bro.
Safety, bro. He's wearing the safety.
What safety?
Javon, you don't mean this, bro.
No, you're a liar, bro.
You don't mean this, bro.
That's not what's in your heart, bro. That's not what's in your heart.
You forgot about strikers. Mo, you forgot one position, bro. What
You forgot strikers, bro.
Oh, yeah. What about the striker?
And this is between Delap and
João Pedro, Delap, Gyökeres, Havertz, whatever.
We currently have Marino.
Can we get this over with? It's not that deep.
Am I not supposed to think? Am I not supposed to try and take this somewhat serious?
Not that deep.
5 seconds, Javon. You got 5 seconds.
By the way, I'm gonna say something, guys. But people after this, because there are a couple of points that I want to talk about. Go ahead.
6.
All right. They haven't been setting the world alight. Give me 6 for Delap and João Pedro.
Okay, and the others? It's impossible to give the Arsenal forwards more than the Chelsea forwards. I think it's impossible.
No, but what am I doing the whole striker thing so far this season?
Yes.
Boy. Give me a 6.
Rah! Yo,
this is crazy.
Yo, Pazz, he gave a striker a 6, bro. I talk,
bro.
Nah, it is. I gotta let man live, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something, guys. At the end, it's 81 versus 87. But Chelsea playing at home. I'm gonna save this. I want to actually say something about this. It's gonna sound mad. Watching Estevao play football yesterday and watching Saka play this season. Saka has been good. But I think what Estevao did yesterday and what he has been doing in the league, and actually he did it in the Champions League as well. I actually think that there is a world we can live in where Estevao, if he's consistently starting on that right winger, he's have a better season than Saka. 4 reasons. It's not maybe because he is a better player or something. He's 18. He doesn't have Saka's experience. It's because I think he takes way more risks than Saka. I think he's someone that is being asked to take risks and dribble players. And because I think the others at Arsenal will take away from him, the likes of, if Gyökeres is there, Eze, they're going to take away from him. Estevao, I believe he's going to be the star. He's going to be the go-to boy with Chelsea. That is what I think, to be honest. I actually think that maybe if Chelsea keep consistency like this, we might be sitting here at the end of the season and having a conversation about who's had a better season. Is it Estevao or Saka at the end of the season? Arsenal still might win the league. I'm not saying that Chelsea will win the league if Estevao had a better season. But we might be sitting here and saying, yeah, this guy had a better season than Saka this season because of how Chelsea play and how they're giving him the keys. I know that Arsenal fans will think I'm crazy. Arsenal fans will think I'm like just, oh, why you're saying this? Because we're just watching it with our eyes.
I wouldn't say what you're saying is crazy, but I would disagree with it. And here's why. I think, don't get me wrong, we are in a world where there are some 17, 18-year-old aliens who are just currently ignoring what they're supposed to be doing at that age. But as well as that, I think what Estevao is good at, and players that are like Estevao, to do that on a consistent basis is extremely, extremely difficult. And I don't think you're going to do what Estevao does consistently at 18 over 40, 50 games that you're going to have to play. Whereas I think what Saka does, one, he's a lot older, and also he's kind of got that play style down to a T. Mm-hmm. And I think that is a lot easier to be consistent with than what Estevao does. So I don't expect Estevao to be consistently doing like having the game that he had against Chelsea. I think it's unrealistic to expect an 18-year-old
to do
to
so.
do
Plus,
that over and over
plus
and
it's
over
his
again.
debut season. It's his debut season.
Yeah,
And that's why
If
he gets the
does, then
plaudits
he's
he's
out of
getting.
his mind.
Yeah, and that's why he get the plaudits he's
Okay,
getting. 'Cause he's been
Palmer
playing
in
well.
his debut season, he was. By the way, I think if I'm not mistaken,
He was 3 years
Estevao
old.
has.
no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and Palmer's been playing in England. He played for a great City team.
guys, he didn't play for City as much. He played 900 minutes in his
Yeah, I
career in
agree.
the league at
I
City.
agree with
Guys,
that. But he's a
guys,
more mature.
we gotta understand something. Experience is not only about age. Experience about the number of senior games you played for your club.
Agree.
Estevao currently, if I'm not mistaken, has played 100 series senior games.
Yeah,
100.
that's Palmer's.
When Palmer went to Chelsea, guys, he didn't have I think 30 games, complete games under his belt when he went to Chelsea, by the way. He didn't have. He wasn't used as much. We know that the difference between being coached and having the pressure of playing in an actual real game in the league, in your league, or Copa Libertadores, or even in the Champions League. That's why Nwaneri might be training with Arsenal for 2 years, right? But he doesn't have enough experience under his belt in pressure games. I think we beat Estevao with the age thing, but we don't do it for Yamal, right? Why? Because Yamal played enough senior games and played with Spain. Estevao played with Brazil, played in Copa Libertadores, played in the Brazil, and it's not easy to play senior games at the age of 18.
Agreed.
So this is why.
But it's pressure, though.
But it's a lot.
But-
Okay. I bet you can have confidence when you play a few games and you think, you know what, I'm actually better than these men. And he got to that point in Brazil, but no doubt he would have got to England and felt a culture shock. And I'm not saying that he can't do what you're saying. I'm not saying he can't have that season, but I'm saying that would be to have that expectation for him to do that over 50 games. I think would
Mad.
be unfair.
Yeah,
I think that's a mad expectation.
But it's
But if
also,
he does, I'm not saying he can't do it though.
What is a mad expectation? What do you think I'm thinking a better season?
for example,
I'm expecting that Estevao this season, all competition, can get a 25 GA.
25.
He's already on 11.
Yes.
I think he's already on 10.
I think if he does that,
11 on club and country,
I
but
think if he
still.
does that, he's putting himself on a generational platform.
Yeah. 25 is a
I'm not
lot
saying he
more.
can't,
I think.
Wait, for club and country or just for club?
No. For Chelsea, but I'm gonna put a caveat. He has to get the game for us to be able to judge that number. It's not his fault or anybody's fault if Estevao is sitting on the bench because Maresca is managing his minute, or the board is telling him we need you to calm down and playing him every game, week in, week out. But if Estevao is given the nod, like what Yamal did for Barcelona, for example. Yamal got the nod and he was like, okay, this is it. Your right winger, Rafinha was shifted to the left winger. We're giving you the keys. You're the starter right winger. We're going to rotate you here and there, but you are the starter. If Estevao is given the keys to that position, I'm not saying he plays 50 games. Even Saka doesn't play 50 games. For Arteta does that. Salah doesn't. But if he's playing 35 games or something, I believe he can get from 20 to 25 GA, and I don't think that is crazy. In all comps, in cups and Champions Leagues and in the league.
The premise to get 25 is different.
I didn't say in the Prem only. That's why. In the Prem only, it's going to be very tough for him.
He will need the Prem to get those goals. He will need 12 of them in the Prem to get 25 GA for Chelsea. He will need at least 12 of them.
And he needs people to convert his assists.
I think if he plays consistently in the Prem, he can get 15 GA. Why not? I think.
I will say, I agree with Ram and Pazz, but what I will say is, when Palmer comes back, his GNA may improve. That's all I'll say. I don't know what the number will be, but asking for 25 for club, it's kind of crazy.
But it's not even that. You also, I don't like saying this, but a lot of young players will have to go through at some point when playing in England.
Yeah,
he hasn't really been kicked about. At some point, people will be kicking the crap out of him, put him into the floor, doing whatever. They're not. Saka went through it. Saka
going for it.
Legit, and Jack Grealish before he became what he was and went to Man City, he was getting kicked about as well. I don't like saying it, but he's gonna go for a lot more toughness. That's why I say 25 this season will be.
So if we're saying that Estevao can get 25, what are we saying Cole Palmer and these other players they got can get then? Well, there has to be more. There has to be more than 25.
It's not which other players. Hey, Ram and Pazz. Ram and Pazz. Mo stands alone in this. It's all him on me.
I can.
You stay over there, bro. We'll stay here. You know what I mean?
So go ahead. Tell me, what do you think?
What are we saying? What are we saying for the rest of them then? What can they leave?
Who are the rest of them?
Like, okay, I would say strongly
because I think most of the Chelsea team, in terms of like the attack wise, that's goal scoring, I think they aren't as high as Estevao and Cole Palmer. I think the two main catalysts of that Chelsea team, if they're given the keys to this, it should be Estevao and Cole Palmer. Enzo Fernandez will be next to Caicedo in that midfield. I think the left winger will be Neto. Maybe he's going to play right side, but I think if Estevao is playing right winger for Chelsea, I think Neto's going to play on the left. And I think Neto's going to turn into maybe a crosser or someone that does a counter-attack. Palmer and Caicedo, Palmer and Estevao will be the
Rodrigo
main
role, yeah?
He's kind of real, Rodrigo role,
make sure Works and Isak match these numbers, by the way. Make sure.
Guys, I don't think 20 to 25. 20 to 20.
If Jurgen comes back, then maybe, yeah.
That was uncalled for.
If Jurgen comes back, then maybe, yeah, he might do it.
That straight shot was so not needed, bro.
Like I said, if Jurgen comes back, then 100% they'll get it, bro. Don't worry.
Oh,
Hold on. Why do people think? Do we really think that Estevao cannot get a 15 GA in the league?
Oh, yeah, if he gets that's a very good season,
25,
man. Very good
25 is a
25 is a bit, you know. That's you're talking Lamine, Yamal.
I'm not saying he can't.
Lamine never got the
expectation for him should be 15 in all comps for Chelsea.
Yeah,
15 in all comps for Chelsea.
That's very good.
You've had a great season as an 18-year-old, bro.
Yeah, man.
If you get 15 as an 18-year-old,
I don't think people understand. I think he can get 15 in the league, right?
Hey, buddy.
15 in the league, in my opinion. I think
he never got 25 in all comps in his career, man.
But this is why I think if he's given that Chelsea and start, I see the guy that can get 20 to 25. Yeah, why not?
Is that what you expect, or is it something you think he could potentially be capable of?
I think he can potentially do this season.
Brother, I'm going to speak to the chat. Can we stop talking? We're talking about just club. We're not talking about country. Just leave it out. We're just talking only for club. Only for club. Because if it's for country, then we're talking about.
How good is Estevao then? If you guys are talking like this, how good do you guys think Estevao is?
Yeah, but it takes.
It's not a slight and whole.
But if you're saying 25 GA,
is it how good? Okay. Let me tell you. Rank. Okay, you're talking about today. Rank the four wingers I'm giving you: Lamine Yamal, Estevao, Olise, and Bukayo Saka. Seriously, guys. People in the chat.
Estevao's at the bottom.
At the bottom.
Because he hasn't only shown it for a couple of months. He needs to get more time, bro. More time. Olise shown it in the last couple of seasons for Bayern, but also showed glimpses at Crystal Palace. Yamal's done it at the biggest stage. Man, outshine every single Spanish player in that team.
Yeah.
And who was the other one? Oh, Saka. Yeah, Saka's been doing it for time as well. So
you have to we can't be disrespectful and put Estevao anywhere but bottom. Anywhere but bottom.
It was Estevao, Saka, Olise, Yamal.
Today, so you guys are thinking today, starting wise, this is it.
I don't really care what you do with the other three, like in order. Like I would say
Estevao, he still needs to prove himself
at that point. But.
Okay.
Let's see how he does when people are kicking him. Let's see how he does when his two man is on.
To be fair, Brazilian
and he will get that. He will get that this season. He will get that this season.
And I think this is a question that should be asked at the end of the season. Not now. Let the kid play football. Let him enjoy himself. Let the manager use him.
We're not doing none of that.
We're throwing logic on.
We're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. You're not allowed to say what you say and say let the kid play football. We're not doing.
What did I say?
Mo is sounding like the Chelsea fan, and Javon sounds like the Inter fan, bro.
What did I say?
We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that.
Nah, you're just being a lot more. You're being a lot more. What's
you know what? If I fucking smash Barcelona 3-0, I'm fucking shitting on everyone.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, but that's because they knocked you out last season, bro.
Here's my thing, though.
We knocked them out.
Take that back.
I just hope in a couple months' time that this Chelsea hype doesn't just fade into the wind, bro. I really hope so. Because I'll make sure that you, Javon, don't fade into that wind, you know. I promise you. Make sure you don't fade into what are you going? I'm seeing everyone getting onto me that's a Chelsea fan because I'm seeing bare of you in the comments now. Make sure, you know. Make sure you don't fade away, bro. I'm telling you, make sure.
I'll be here. I'm here to hold the smoke.
No. You will be here. I agree, but make sure you're here with your team, bro. Make sure, bring them all with you, bro. Make sure, please, bro. Make sure you keep this winning streak going. Stay towards the top of the. Make sure, man, and make sure you get a result Sunday. That's number one. Paramount.
It all comes to fruition on Sunday.
No. You must win that game, or
it's a must win. It's a must win for both teams.
I think you guys don't understand. If Arsenal go to Chelsea and win, the conversation ends there.
It's done.
Yeah,
it
is done.
It's finished. It's finished about the best midfielder. It's finished about the best DM. It's finished about that. It's finished about this.
No.
If we beat
they are relentless.
No. There's caveats to it. There's caveats. No. Of course.
Are they gonna get caveats to Arsenal? You guys don't get caveats to Arsenal, but there's caveats to Chelsea.
No. Let's not do this.
There's always no caveat for Arsenal, you know. There's always like no but.
If the game on Sunday is played and we can and everyone can come away with a general consensus that both teams is equal, but Arsenal won it on a set piece. How is their midfield better than mine?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
No. If you don't, let me tell you something, Javon. Let me tell you something. If you don't dominate that midfield with that best midfield you've got, if you don't score, at home, and if you don't keep that clean because you got the best defense, the best right back.
I never said.
No. You better. You must. It is imperative. You better.
Right? And if we win, I see. This is why Chelsea fans. This is why Chelsea fans attack you, bro. This is why Chelsea fans attack you, bro.
I better as well, bro. Trust me. One of us is gonna be upset. Facts. But it better not be you.
I mean, both of you can be upset.
It better be me, bro. I'm telling you, it better be me.
I mean, Pazz, both of you can be upset. If it's a ball fest and it's a dead football game, then both of you are upset.
Yeah, we're gonna get cooked.
This is where you're wrong, Ram. This year, I've changed. Bore me. I don't care. Bore me. Give me the win.
No, if it's 0-0 and you both are dead, then
care.
Yeah.
Give me that.
We're getting cooked. We're getting cooked.
Give it to me. I don't care. Bore me away.
We'll see. We'll see you on Sunday.
Free-flowing football.
We'll see you on Sunday. I don't want to keep you guys for long. We'll see you on Sunday. But before we go, guys, go to check out okjersey.com, guys. Use the code JUDGE for football shirts. You saw the Chelsea shirt I was wearing yesterday. A lot of people criticized me for this.
100%.
It looks like this.
Where's your Liverpool jersey, bro? Where is it?
It's right there. Right. You want to see the Liverpool shirt?
That 2012 kit.
You want to see this?
I thought you would get the what's it called, the 0405 one.
If you want to get like vintage shirts, guys, like this, go check out OK Jersey. Use the code JUDGE, guys, because if you want to get your actual shirts, go. They're very affordable, £15 as you see in front of you on the screen. But use the code JUDGE so I can get credit. I don't get a percentage. I don't get a commission. I just get the credit that the sale was made from my code. So go and check it out. If you want to get that, I got the shirts for Chelsea. I got Man United. I'll be wearing that on the football terrace momentarily when I go to the football terrace, guys.
What are you wearing? Check it out. You're playing tonight.
I'll wear Inter. I'm wearing Inter today. It's just for fun. I got plenty, bro. You don't understand. I got the R9 one. Watch this.
What, 99? 99.
But before we go, what are you feeling about Bayern?
Yeah. Sorry, 98. Sorry.
Bro, I'm doing the watch along of hell, bro. Man, think it's a joke. We're gonna pack them, bro. We're going to pack.
Bro, in the history of the Champions League and the history of the Bayern Munich, they've been packing youth since.
In the history of the Schmistery,
only two teams on this. Only two teams. Only two English teams.
Guys, can I respond to Tariq?
Tariq.
I got actually. Tariq, I know you're a City fan. I got this City shirt as well from there. It's a 98 City shirt. I think it's a free delivery with like a couple of shirts or something, Tariq, for here to the US. So go and check that out. I think if you order over like $40 or something, it's a free delivery to the US, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't pay delivery because they were sent to me. But the delivery was so quick. So check them out. Go. If anybody want any information, just guys, text me on Twitter or Instagram or something. It's gonna be fine. I think Arsenal today might. I don't know if they're gonna win or not. I don't know.
Today, the Bayern trauma ends.
Imagine if Harry Kane puts a masterclass.
Today,
bro.
Oh, I beg Harry, if you're watching, please, I beg, Get a hat trick against these Alps.
Hey, Ram, come see me in the chat. I'm going to be talking mental, bro.
If Harry Kane
I'm
bags
pulling up to
against
your watch
you, man,
along.
I'll
I
be
am
like,
pulling up to your watch along.
Pull up, bro. Pull up, please, bro. Pull up. I'm not shook. I'm telling you, bro.
Ready.
The day ends,
I respect
bro.
it.
The last day, bro.
I
I'm not
respect
certain
it.
man, bro.
They had the same. No,
Yo,
Javon,
this man been wanting revenge. I can
remember they had the same energy. They had the same energy in 22-24, but then Kimmich dunked on their ass.
No, but do you know why it's written though? It's because Harry Kane's there. It's written. This is the moment, the history of the Arsenal and Bayern Munich. This is where it switches.
It switches now. It switches now.
Yeah, this one. You get me? This is where it switches.
That's how I felt against Barcelona.
Harry Kane is gonna die, bro. Not die physically, but he's finished. That's crazy.
He's not finished, bro.
I hope he lives a long life. Big up, Harry Kane. I hope you have a horrible game.
What is this
contradictory? Anyway, listen, guys, this will take you to Football Terrace. I will be there. I'm getting my coffee and just going there. The final Whistle podcast is Javon channel. He did a review for Chelsea yesterday, so go and support Javon. The Ram stand, of course, in the description, and Pazz the creator, the king of shorts and TikToks and Instagrams and everything that is there. So go and check out Pazz the creator, guys.
I'm also dropping another episode of the Sideline View that will be coming out at 10 p.m. UK time, so check that out.
Today?
Yes, today.
Oh.
After the Champions League.
I will be here.
After the Champions League. Chelsea fans.
Is that live?
No, it's a pre-recorded video.
Oh shit! If it was live,
I'll be hating on that.
But guys, I will see you guys on the Football Terrace. Hit that like button, guys. You can get us to 300 likes before we end. And also, I'm 13 subscribers away from 47,000 subscribers. Actually, I'm 1 subscriber away from that mark. So subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the Football Terrace. And we're out of here, people.
Peace.